I'm Anna.
I'm Isabella.
And?
This is Anna and Isabella Do Improv.
Oh, God. We do it perfectly every time.
I know. I think it's we do it perfectly every time, but it's getting better and better each time, too.
I think so.
Can we have a suggestion, please?
Parkour.
Wild boar.
Two mailmen. Hopscotch.
Freeze.
Please, Lord, don't say a fruit, no banana. We're doing improv with Isabella and Anna.
Okay.
Wow, Isabella, we've got a big deal today.
We've got a big deal.
We've got a big deal today. And one of the biggest
One of the biggest
of deals.
for us, at least. I mean, we're
For
huge
me,
fans.
absolutely. It's
Yeah.
a hero. It's an icon. It's a legend.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
That's a guest. That's a motherfucking guest.
It's a guest.
That's a motherfucking guest. Oh, yes.
It's a guest.
You know her from
Ghosts, Night Bitch, and Happiest Season.
writer and actor in
Right.
Happiest Season.
I didn't write down that part, but it's Mary Holland.
Wow. I'm a deal.
You're a,
A big
big
deal.
deal.
This is nice.
Do you feel like when you walk into an improv space, like, oh my God, I'm a god among men?
No.
What kind of question is that?
What do you mean? I wrote it down and
No.
practiced it last night. That's not a good improv podcast question.
Wow. No, but
Well, you
maybe I
should.
will from
You
now on. No, but I do feel, and I wonder if y'all feel this too, but I do feel very, after you've been doing it for a long time, you've been improvising for a long time, you just feel so comfortable in those
Yeah.
spaces. And so it does feel very much like home, you know?
Have you guys ever had the feeling of you have a hard time talking to someone, kind of like I am acting right now, and then in an improv setting, you're just a chatty Cathy? It's almost more comfortable.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's a lie,
yes.
I think.
No,
Oh,
I
you really
have.
feel that
No,
way?
for
Okay.
sure. I have definitely felt like I can, maybe not so much the shyness versus chatty Cathy, but
Uh-huh.
definitely the sort of, in my real life, I have trouble accessing my rage.
Oh,
And so, but in improv, I can really allow myself to express the more negative emotions so freely because it's such a safe zone to do that.
yeah.
So yeah, I
I
definitely
Totally
experienced that.
relate, actually.
Do you?
With same thing with like anger and rage.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. I don't feel it until it like all comes out in an improv scene because someone put a dish away wrong or something. But I'm like, oh, it's good. I do have that emotion.
There's something
Yeah.
liberating about being able to look at someone and just go, hey, stop that.
Yeah.
Get out of my office.
I know, and I cannot imagine doing that in
No.
real life. There's so many people in my office. I never kick them out.
They
never
live
kick
there.
them out. But I would have such a hard time having a strong stance about like setting a boundary or something.
Yeah.
Whereas in an improv scene, no problem. And in fact, it feels good to be like, kind of like,
Oh, you can't do it.
Do you understand?
Yeah. She really can't do it.
I really can't.
Yeah.
Really can. Really can't do it.
Do you feel that in acting too? Like, is it the same thing where you're accessing emotions that are like,
Yeah, totally.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes. And it's very, I love it so much for that reason, where it does feel like I'm getting to explore parts of myself that I don't in my day to day, and it feels really rewarding and interesting and yeah, really fun.
Are you actor? We said we weren't going to interview. We were going to do a conversation, but we're turning into an interview.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Have you? We're cool with that, right?
We're good. Yeah.
Yeah,
let's,
okay.
we'll do full interview.
Yeah. Are you okay? Wait. Yeah. Then we're gonna do improv. We're gonna do improv really soon.
Really soon.
Really soon. Just hang tight. Are you improviser who acted or an actor who does
An actor
improv?
who does improv.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So were you like Shakespeare?
Yeah, yes, Shakespeare was a part of my training, but I came up through like I went to drama school for high school. I did like a fine arts boarding school, and then I got my BFA in acting for college and at this school that was a conservatory training, and we did not do comedies. It was only like massive Russian epics. Like there was a lot of Chekhov, but it was a lot of and some Shakespeare, but a lot of drama and stuff. Yeah.
Were you funny and like outside?
Listen,
Like,
I've always been a ham.
yeah. Okay.
I'm not going to deny
And
that.
but nobody were people like, you got to be doing comedy, or you were
Yes,
just-
I mean, growing up, I was a real class clown. I was a goof, and was through all those theater schools too. But then I desperately wanted to be like a serious actor. Still
Fine
do.
arts.
Do you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
that's the
who
dream.
would be your dream career?
Oh my gosh, I would love a Toni Collette.
She's incredible.
An Amy Adams, someone who is who you see in things and you're like, oh yeah, they're always great, but they could do anything. Allison Janney, Olivia Colman,
And Olivia Colman has like, actually all those women have like an edge of like
yeah.
humor that they bring to everything in a
For
really
sure.
relatable way.
And have comedy roots. Like Olivia
Yeah.
Colman, I could be misremembering this fact, but I think she was like a sketch performer in
Really?
England. Yeah.
I love that because she can
Um,
go big. So
yeah,
you need that for
exactly.
sketch.
You need it.
It's
That's
imperative.
good. That's an insight.
Yeah, you heard it here
need
first
that
on
for sketch.
Anna and Isabella do improv.
Sketch is actually the hardest.
The hardest.
Should we? Okay, wait. What form do you want to do today?
I selected Monoscene.
Okay, wonderful. Maybe
That
we
is-
should try and do it kind of serious, like with good acting.
I would love that.
I think that's how
Really?
Mary usually
Yes.
approaches it.
That's how she does, but not us.
Yeah, no, I'm down to give it a shot.
I'm like referential and like basically trying to always show that I don't give a shit, but I would love to try.
Yeah. Okay, how do we do it? We're
Yeah, give us a tip. Help
Yeah.
us.
Oh gosh. Okay, how to sum up 15 years of training.
She went to boarding
in-
school for-
Yeah. I think it's just not or I think how I really started to like if I think about marrying the two, acting and improv, that what really made the improv thrive was when I discovered that the more I was emotionally committed to whatever the situation was, then the improv it inherently became funnier and became better. And so that's my tip, is just emotionally commit no matter what the situation is. Just, play it as real and committed as possible.
This is bringing back a memory of like, I think one of the first times I saw you perform, I was like right out of college and you were at the Clubhouse and I was like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
did like a really emotionally committed scene that was like kind of serious at first and then turned so
Yeah.
funny. And I was like, nothing has ever happened like this under these halls of the Clubhouse. I was like, that was beautiful. I was like close to tears
and
for
then
a
she
second.
never went back to the clubhouse.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
Okay. Should we just try and not break or
Yeah,
just
we
be
I think
emotionally
that,
committed?
you know what? That's the number one rule, I think, is just try and not break.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's try it. We'll be emotionally committed, maybe a little like a little serious.
Yeah, and
little
it also
serious.
doesn't mean that it has to be like we're only talking about serious things. It just means like, we're not aiming to be funny.
Okay,
But
I
it
love
will
that.
be funny.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're just like not worried about it being funny.
That sounds great. Sounds like a
I know,
load
doesn't
off.
it? I know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What do you
That's
like
how I feel
about
it.
monoscenes? You can sit with the character. or-
That's it.
Yeah.
You nailed it. It is that there's like time to like kind of sit in it and get in the character's point of view and like really like sink your teeth in, I think.
Yeah. Build those relationships.
Do you like monoscenes?
I like them a
Dylan?
lot.
I love them.
We always end up kind of doing a monoscene and then
I was wondering.
8 minutes in we bail and do a random little 3-minute scene.
That's usually that was like our form because we have a 2-prov show and we've
Yes,
been doing it for
right.
You
years.
did the 2-prov show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You and Matt did it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was so
that's
fun.
right. It was so fun.
And that's what our form was, basically.
Yeah.
7-minute scenes.
We get a
Oh,
little
okay.
lost in it, but we used to do like we started doing improv together like right before the pandemic, and then
Mhm.
we were like quarantined together for like a while. But we would just do these. We would kind of do what you're talking about, where we would be like,
Yeah.
we were kind of losing our minds a little bit, I think. But we were like, let's
Yeah.
just do a very serious scene.
Yeah.
They would always be the funniest, but you
Yeah,
forget along the
exactly.
way, I think.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, you feel a lot of pressure, especially when, you're in front of a live audience. You want to give them what they came there for.
Or like Herald Night. Like I feel like that kind of messed
Oh,
with
of
my head
course,
because
yeah.
it's so they just want quick, fast, easy, funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have like 3 minutes to make a game.
It's true. That makes sense.
And it gets, I feel like it's a bad habit of, I don't know, playing cartoonishly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But let's do a monoscene.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
do
let's
it.
do it. And we can come in and out as other characters.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
allowed. We do a pretty
allowed.
loose mono scene. We're making phone calls sometimes, which
Are you really?
We made a phone call in a monoscene, and then there was a character on the other side of the phone call that was like talking to someone else at the other. We
Yeah.
cheated.
sometimes I'll
So-
get in a car and drive somewhere else, but I don't think we should do that.
No,
I
this
see. Yeah.
let's be a little more
Yeah.
strict.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's great.
Any other last
Words?
words before
Um,
no one sees us again?
yeah. Oh,
I do want to
God.
apologize to Mary. I did not preface to her that it would be so like therapeutic for you two. It feels like a coaching session almost.
Oh, yeah.
Walking
Oh, my
into
God.
this.
We just
I find it funny and I find it great.
we set this up so we could get some improv coaching from
Yeah,
you.
we wanted
Oh,
free
sure.
improv coaching.
This will never come out.
Oh, interesting. God, what an elaborate setup. This microphone's a chicken drumstick.
Dave's is real though. That's the biggest microphone I've ever seen.
Absolutely. You can't deny that that's real.
TRANSITIO1.
It's a transition. It's a transition. Yes, it is. Yes, ma'am.
Your suggestion is Junkyard.
Junkyard.
Man, yeah, we've just had so many good times in this car, you guys. So
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, thanks for coming with me to the junkyard.
Oh, yeah. We got to give it a proper send off.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing, I mean, geez. High school, college,
Yeah.
first job.
First job.
First job.
That road trip we did to San Francisco.
Oh, yeah. That was so
dude, that was
fun.
crazy.
So
Yeah.
fun.
That
You
was
guys still owe me
awesome.
$10 from that. You know that?
Oh. Do we?
$10?
Yeah. Remember we went through that toll, and I was like, since this is a group thing, we should split it evenly. And then we went through 3 more tolls.
Yeah, but that was like a couple of years. I mean, I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah. It was like 5 years ago, so
so just
no reason to not have $10 on you.
I'll get lunch
yeah.
after this. How about
Okay.
that?
Oh, okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll
Okay.
Venmo you.
Okay, sounds good. Thank
Cool.
you.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. How are you feeling, man? I mean, this car is like it's part of you. Like it's like
That's
an
what
extension of you. It feels like, you know.
I mean, totally. That's how it feels. Like, yeah, back in high school, I like gave it a name and everything. And,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I'm like, now we're all living in different states.
Why do you not call it by its name anymore?
Uh,
Are you worried it's like cancelable or something?
the name for the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
What are you guys talking about?
You said you named it and then you stopped calling it by its name for a while, and I'm like, what? Why?
Well, yeah, no, I guess I just sort of grew up and no need to dwell on what the name might have been, you know?
Well,
it was Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
which you were very aware of the situation when you named it.
Yeah, I had a lot of
I guess
inside
things
information.
got worse.
Yeah, and I stuck to it. I just, that's around when I got in trouble for saying it and I stopped saying it. I thought you guys were supportive of it.
Hey, man, I don't care if you like call your car a name or not. I
Yeah.
was just, we're just curious, like why you stopped. But
And I don't care
I guess
about
makes sense.
names and stuff. Like, I don't think people should even be like canceled.
Ever?
Whoa.
I mean, I think in some situations, but I think naming your car, like, that's not.
Like, I shouldn't be canceled because my car's name's Bill.
Yeah.
No, definitely
Yes.
not.
Right.
No,
and,
no.
and
Yeah.
that I continued to call it that, and that I kind of screamed at a lot of women who told me to stop calling it that. That
I
I,
mean, it
shouldn't be
was-
canceled
it-
in those situations.
No, I don't
No,
think
I don't
so.
think
Because
so.
Thanks, dudes.
you don't give someone a
got it, dude.
criticism unless you expect to be responded to with yelling, which is what those women did.
Yeah, exactly. They should have known. Not
What
to-
were you saying? I was talking right over you.
Oh no, please. Yeah. I don't remember.
Ah.
Anyway, well,
It's been a big flight for you over
yeah,
here.
So yeah, it was a long trip coming from Connecticut.
Mr. East. side of the country.
Yeah. That's me. Yeah. I mean, I've got I said I did the thing that we swore we'd never do, which is settled down. I had a bunch of kids.
Yeah, you're up to
I've got a mortgage. I got a 401k. I got, all that shit, man.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. I mean, we were all in art school together. It's like just crazy to see you turn around like this.
Yeah. Oh,
Mr.
look,
Corporate.
I don't know how you guys have avoided, turning around. I feel like I don't know how to, life is expensive. How are y'all piecing together a living? I mean, what do you do?
Well, we live together.
That helps.
That helps a lot.
Sure.
So we split rent on a room.
Yeah.
Sure.
We got one room we have bunk beds in one room, and then we have another room for like
playroom, basically.
Yeah.
A playroom?
I mean, obviously not. I mean, not like your kid's playroom, but like an art playroom.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck that means. You mean art playroom?
It means
an art playroom.
It's an art playroom. I can't believe that I would even have to. You've gotten so far from art school. It's crazy.
It means a collage station.
It means paint that you can use with your fingers.
It does sound like what's in my kid's room, dude.
No, dude, it's totally different. It's like little plastic toys you can like squeeze and like throw at the wall when you can't think of some good idea.
Look, I wanted to come out here and be supportive of you and say goodbye to Bill Cosby and really like, it's good to see you guys. I know I haven't been good about keeping in touch over the years.
No.
And being back in Wisconsin is like, it's sort of, I never really thought I'd be coming back here, honestly.
You didn't think you'd ever come back here?
Well, no.
Why not?
I don't know. It's like, there's nothing here. That's what we always complained about.
What about
here
your
in
mom
school.
and your cousins?
Yeah, we're not close.
That's
I mean, they're here, but we're not close.
so you just left. You moved to Connecticut with Amanda, and you
Yeah.
were like, "I'll never come back here, not even to visit."
I mean, I don't think I was like swearing to myself I'd never come back. Well, I guess in a way I was, but I was just like, I'm done with that chapter,
Yeah.
Like it feels like you guys are like have been living in the prologue of your lives for like 45 years. Don't you feel that?
Whoa.
Shit.
Whoa. I mean,
Dude,
damn.
What's a prologue?
Dude, I've been trying to figure that out, dude. I can't admit it after that whole playroom reaction. We gotta mature, man, fast.
We gotta act a little bit more on this guy's level.
This guy has outgrown us just mentally and cool-wise. His wife is so hot, too.
Hey, dude, but Amanda, is she even happy in Connecticut? She must be bored. She's from a city.
Yeah, she's from New York City. She is from a city, Devin.
Does she even like it?
It was her idea to move to Connecticut.
Was it her idea to have kids?
It was both of our ideas. We both wanted kids.
Why are you getting so defensive?
Why are you attacking me, dude?
Nick, we're just asking questions. God.
Okay.
All right. You know what? Feels like there's a lot of like old stuff coming up between us. Like, I don't want to say it feels like a repeat of our band falling apart, but it does feel like that.
Oh my God.
It does feel like, we're all on the same page in so many ways, and we like have interests as far as like the kind of art we want to make, the kind of music we want to put out there, as a band. And then like I don't know, it just turns into infighting and like
Dude, and I'm gonna be mature. Like, hearing about the band, like, I'm not gonna lie, it does bring me back to that space for a second. But like, I'm gonna be mature and say I am realizing some parallels. And like, yeah, like, you know what? We were young, we were crazy. I was like really passionate about the bass, so like,
yeah,
parts of me probably came out that like I'm not proud of that they came out.
Yeah. Really intense.
Yeah,
Really intense energy.
I cared about the music.
Well, we all cared about the music, but I mean, man, you took it to the next level.
Yeah.
In a bad way.
And I apologize. Like, yeah, I had like, yeah, I know I could be angry sometimes, and I know like I could be controlling.
You peed on my drum kit, dude.
Yeah, I know, and I didn't have great bladder control.
No, it felt intentional.
Yeah,
It was.
not bladder
Okay,
control issues, dude.
All right, you got me. Okay, yeah, I took a piss on your drum set. Your drumming was, at the time, I felt, now I'm over it, it just felt very jumpy, and I was trying to do, like
Jumpy,
just swingy. Like, oh, I'm sorry, are we doing hardcore punk, or are we doing Ringo Starr's Octopus Under the Sea, man? Back then I cared about that kind of stuff. Now I'm chill. I just wonder why I took a little pissy on your drum set, because I was wondering why you wanted to Ringo Starr up my freaking punk music.
Hi, I'm so sorry to bother you boys. I'm just making sure you're okay. You have everything you need here at the Junkyard. Usually people just drop things off and go, but y'all have just been here for a while.
Well, there's actually kind of an emotional situation for us.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this is my
Oh.
buddy's car.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I just wanted to send her off, and yeah, we don't mean to like clog up your space or anything.
Yeah, are we
No,
clogging
you're not
up
clogging up anything, no.
we're not
because I've
clogging
been-
up the junkyard?
Well, no, I mean, the Junkyard is a big clog, don't you think? If you just
I mean,
look
I
at
thought
it.
so, yeah.
Oh.
But
Oh, you boys, you all look familiar.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, the
Oh.
three of you. Oh, yeah?
Whoa, those
Nick,
two have a
why
vibe.
are you flirting with her, Nick?
Nick,
Dude, I'm
you-
not flirting
you
with her. I
have-
just said,
oh.
oh yeah.
You went,
Ditto.
oh
I
yeah.
didn't flirt with her, dude. Shut up.
I'm not gonna
You're
shut
so
up.
jealous that I'm with Amanda, dude. Like you're constantly trying to freaking sabotage our relationship.
I don't even care about Amanda. When do I even think about her? When I go to sleep? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, when does he?
sound-
Why would you offer that up? It sounds like that's exactly when you think of
Well,
her, dude.
no, I offered it up because it's so ridiculous. It was the craziest thing I could say because it was such a lie. We were friends before you guys got together. Sure. Do I have a special relationship with her? Absolutely. Do we talk? She won't. That's just where it is.
You never talked to me about this, man.
Whoa.
Well,
Boy, am I glad to be out of this
should
one.
Should I? Do you want me to bring you boys something to drink? Or
He probably wants you to bring a condom because he's going to cheat on Amanda with you.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, lady. It has less to do with.
A condom? I'm 73.
You could still transmit diseases. You would need a condom even if you're 73. You're probably not going to get pregnant.
Yeah, actually,
You had to have known that.
I'll go back to the office. Just
we would love like
let me know if you need anything.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Dude, what the
Dude,
fuck?
I'm sorry. I'm
dude.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck just
God, you
happened.
crushed that woman on every level.
She's doing a favor by
yelling at her about how much she needs a condom.
I just wanted to be really clear that it wasn't like for babies.
What?
I just wanted to be really clear that the condom wouldn't be to prevent them from having a baby. It would be from sexual diseases.
I think we even got away from the diss you were trying to give to Nick. Because it all just got very confused. And I want that woman on my side because it's a big deal. And there's a lot of stuff I'm clearing up in my life right now. So I'm going to have to be back here. I'm going to have to be a regular here.
Just say it.
What?
Whoa.
You're jealous I'm married to Amanda.
I'm jealous.
What?
You heard me.
You just said I'm jealous you're and then you stopped talking. What did you say?
I finished my sentence. It must have just been really quiet.
You had no problem doing thousands of words about the condom. Just say it, dude. Just say it.
I'm jealous of you guys.
I
Yeah.
knew it.
Okay.
This is what's driven a wedge between us. You know what? I'm not sorry I haven't been in touch over the past couple of years. I'm not.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, with this kind of energy. I mean,
How are you not sorry? You're just gonna let.
Yeah.
No, you should be sorry, man.
You don't need to be our
Things
therapist, okay?
listen,
you
I'm-
don't need to be like the neutral third party constantly.
Listen, I'm just
Why don't
thinking
you get
that.
out in the shit with us for once?
Well,
Not
next.
piss all over us.
happen. Yeah, get in the shit and stop pissing on it.
Listen, guys, I'm just saying, like, Nick had like a really crazy moment right now, and I think we're all just, forgetting about the stuff I said. And I just think, like, if Nick's gonna be so crazy, like, yeah, that we're like, is pissing on a drum set that weird? Is taking a little piss on a...
You want to go back to talking about how you pissed on a drum set?
I don't. Listen, guys. I know that you guys all came here under the guise of the car and everything, and now that I have you here, we have to admit, like, we are fighting, but that is because our chemistry is undeniable, right? Like, it reminds me of the energies of me on the bass, you on the drums, and you on the triangle. And it's just like we were so
We
good.
needed a guitar, dude.
I don't think
You know-
we did. I don't
yes,
think we did.
we
No, I
did.
don't think we did.
The triangle was not good. It couldn't carry a melody.
It was essential to the
It
sound.
didn't do any other tones, dude.
It was essential to the sound. I stand by that. I think that was the right decision.
3 tones.
Ding dong doom. You're so lucky you could hear those.
Oh, I loved that song.
I was not proud of that song. In fact, I did not like that. I preferred it when we did covers, and our covers, honestly, were not good because we only.
No one could tell they were covers.
I told you, people came and they would see the band, and the first thing they would say at the end is, "Triangle is an interesting choice." That means people were talking about it. The triangle is
It's not positively.
no, it wasn't really super opinionated in either direction.
It was
an interesting choice.
It was one of those things that people had to say because they gave like you have to give a compliment after a show.
I don't think so. I think a lot of people go to a show and don't do a compliment.
Really? How have you ever done
I don't
that?
think that was a compliment, dude.
It was compliment adjacent.
Listen to yourselves, mans.
Yeah.
Mans, listen. Mans, listen to yourselves. You're hanging your hats on like non-compliments from our failed garage band, 30 years ago or something.
You're right. We should get back together as a band.
No, that's not. I'm saying maybe it's time y'all move on in your lives and freaking let go of Amanda, dude. Okay, you never acted, I acted, and that's where you went wrong.
Did she say that? That I never acted?
You didn't, because I'm with her, dude.
I acted. And I'm acting.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What do you mean? You're acting?
We hooked up once. You didn't know?
What?
Yeah. Me and Amanda? Yeah. It was after the show at the Civic Center when they let us play for the people walking in.
Well, they really couldn't kick us out.
They actually didn't let us play.
They wanted us to leave, but it was a zoning issue. If we stood 10 feet to the side, they couldn't say anything.
Yeah. Okay. But we played at the Civic Center,
dude?
which was incredible because they were having an amazing business symposium. We could have made a lot of deals that day.
One of the best days of my life.
And afterward, yeah, a guy was kind of pushing me around a little bit, making fun of the triangle. I'm sure you enjoy this.
Dude.
I'm sure you are
fuck?
reveling.
You slept with Amanda and you never told me?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
We were together at that point.
I know.
What the fuck's wrong with you, dude?
Whoa.
Why are you saying this so casually?
Because she told me it wasn't good and she wasn't interested in doing it again. So I didn't want to tell you because it was embarrassing for me that
She told you it wasn't good?
She told me it wasn't good and she didn't want to do it again. So what am I going to do? Hey, I slept with your girlfriend except it was so bad she went back to your hairy ass.
Take that back.
You have a hairy ass.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. She told me.
What is it? What is this conversation you're having with her? Like she's telling you everything about like my body, and then also that you're not good in bed.
Yes, okay, it was fucking nuts.
Amanda's a little mean. She's always been a little mean.
Amanda's opinionated.
Yeah, she's opinionated. Yeah.
It's not mean.
Tell
Tell
her
how you
about-
take it.
Tell him about the fight that you got in with her.
Okay.
You gotta fight. What the fuck,
That's
man?
fine. That's fine, right? I got in a fight
That's
with her.
fine?
You're allowed to get in a fight with your...
It's not sleeping with her.
I'm just saying you're not telling me this shit.
Well, yeah,
dude.
because it was frankly embarrassing for me. It was embarrassing.
And
I didn't even know you talked to Amanda. Like, when have you two
It was
ever had a
at-
private conversation?
At the Civic Center. It was at the Civic
What
Center.
the fuck?
It was private briefly, okay? And I don't know. Do you really want me to? I guess if we're all getting it out, she approached me. She was like, I don't know what to do. Devin and I just hooked up. I feel pretty guilty.
Wait, where the hell was I? Did you hooked up at the Civic Center?
Yeah.
Where the fuck was I?
You were jamming out, remember?
Yeah, you had a drum solo that just.
Lost it, I guess. Yeah, I was doing.
You had a drum solo long enough for us to leave. me to fuck her. Well, that was pretty quick, but what?
Ew, don't ever say don't ever say fuck her about Amanda. Don't ever say that, dude.
Sorry, Jesus.
I don't want to
Are
tell
you-
the rest
you're
of my
like
story.
obsessed with her.
Yeah.
What the fuck? She's my wife. What did you get? What was your fight about? Was
It
that
was
the
just
Civic Center?
basically-
she came to you and said that. Meanwhile,
I
go
don't-
on.
I
Drum
don't-
soloing.
You were drum soloing. You were doing an amazing solo, by the way. I could hear it.
Phenomenal.
And,
you know me. I just like black out when I get in the zone.
You're incredible.
It's incredible.
That's-
It's a shame that you're in Westport, Connecticut right now, but
Hey, I make 6 figures at a hedge fund. Okay, I'm doing okay.
You're just like those guys at the symposium. Just to respect your wishes, I will skip over the rest of my story, and I will just tell you.
I'm asking
Make a
for
wish.
the details.
Well, you're giving contradictory information because
Oh
you
my
didn't
God.
like it when he said the fucking thing. So I don't want to finish my story.
Because he said when I fucked her,
Yes.
and that's about my
You
wife.
didn't
you
like-
can understand why I'm mad about that. I know you've never been in love. Okay?
I've never been in love. Famously, cold heart of steel. I love my boys, and that's it. So anyway, just you're giving contradictory information because I want to respect your wishes about not saying stuff like that, and I want to tell you the story. Most of all, I don't want to get in trouble,
dude. Where's Bill Cosby?
Bill.
Holy shit!
Bill.
shit.
Bill. He was right there.
I'll run and get the lady.
Jeez, he can run.
Wow. Can't play the triangle for shit, but man, does that guy have a
God, he's
stride.
fast.
Hurdle, jump. Hey,
Yes.
I'm really sorry about earlier.
Yeah, that was so strange.
I'm sorry. When I get with my boys, I just get a little bit like weird. I'm sorry. Okay.
It's all
I
right.
think you could have a baby.
Excuse me.
Is that's the thing you were upset about, right? That I said you couldn't have a baby?
What do you need?
We can't find our car. Did you
Oh no,
move it?
I didn't move it. No.
Well, okay, who did? Sounds like you know.
I have a lot of people come to this junkyard looking to get rid of things from their past that used to mean something, things from their present that currently mean something. Then I also have an ex-husband who loves to use scrap metal for some various sculpture projects, and so it's likely that he came and saw the car and took it while you were having a conversation.
Damn it. Okay, well, that's going to be a huge problem because we came all this way to say goodbye to the car. So can you call your ex-husband and see if we can just get a couple more minutes before he turns it into, what is he building?
A space station.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Get out! Get out!
Okay, I'm sorry. Hurdle, jump.
Whoa,
Boys.
Whoa, fast.
Thank you. It's not good.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of people that come to this junkyard to drop off stuff. That means something to them.
What is the speech?
And there's also a lot of people that drop off other things.
What happened to Bill Cosby? Cancel me, I dare you.
But okay, basically the lady's ex-husband took the car.
Oh, he's gone, man.
What?
He's gone.
What do you mean?
That was our goodbye, us fighting. You being super
Perfect.
sensitive about the way I talk about your
You
wife.
being super disrespectful about my wife. Both of you being super disrespectful about my fucking life.
My car is gone.
That's fine. We came to a junkyard to get rid of it. You should be lucky you don't have to pay the
Dude,
fee.
stop pissing everywhere.
Fuck this. Fuck this. Cancel me, I dare you. Listen, you guys are geniuses, and I want the band back together.
I'm in.
Fine.
Okay, then I feel comfortable telling you I did also hook up with your wife at the
What
Civic
the
Center.
fuck, dude?
It was
At the
short.
Civic Center?
It was bad.
Don't talk about her like that. That's my almost wife. It's the end of the scene. Great.
TRANSITIO1.
It's a transition. It's a transition. Yes, it is. Yes, ma'am.
I really saw the junkyard. Did y'all see it? I saw it.
I saw it. It was beautiful.
It was fun.
That was so fun. Y'all are so
The best part was definitely that lady doing her speech and then saying that her husband took the thing.
For a space station. I was dying.
I don't know. You know, a space station just looks like a hunk of metal.
Yeah.
What are they even doing?
And in cartoons, they're always like different types of
Yeah.
steel and
Yeah, exactly.
There's-
Just kind of thrown together.
yeah, nails.
I'm sure any aeronautical engineers who are listening are thrilled with this conversation.
That was great. Mary, thanks for getting tracked into a little coaching session that turned into improv.
My pleasure. It was so fun.
Yeah, did you like how we all turned to you for notes right at the end of it?
It was great.
I love playing a douchey guy.
Me too.
Same.
Yeah.
Really slip right into it. Yeah, that was so fun.
Yeah, thanks for doing it.
Thanks for doing
having
it.
me.
Check out. Do you have any shows coming up?
Yeah, I'm sort of always at UCB or Largo, or I do Dinosaur at Largo a lot, and then various shows at Dynasty Typewriter and UCB. So just, I'm around there.
Look for Mary. And in the meantime, watch Night Bitch
Mm-hmm.
Ghosts.
Ghosts
and Happiest
and
Season.
Happiest Season. Let's have a
Thank
great
you.
time. Thank you. Thanks for having me. That was so fun.
Bye.
Thanks.
See ya.
Goodbye. I'm getting in my car now.
See ya.
Thanks so much for listening.
That was peppier than I've ever heard.
My mom always says when she's listened to me on podcasts, and she's like, try to be more cheerful. So that was me giving that a swing.
Oh, I loved it. I bought it as genuine.
It was put on. Anyway, you guys are the best for making it this far into the podcast.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. Every listener matters and means a lot.
It means a lot. And it would also mean so much if you could like, subscribe, share, send to a friend, text a
it.
friend.
Yeah. Put it on your Instagram story. I don't know. We just want people to listen to our podcast.
Yeah,
And that's genuine.
that is.
Hey, I really like this podcast. You should check it out anywhere you like to listen to podcasts.
Yeah, that's a great
That's an
text.
example of like a text you could send.
If I got that from my friend, I would be happy they thought of me.
And, we also are always doing live shows. You can follow both of our Instagrams to see where we're doing another show. But we also do Tuprov Live
We do Tuprov Live at Ouija's
on the first
Wednesday
of
the month.
at
Ouija's
7:30. So yeah, thank you so much for listening. Please tell friends about the podcast. We like doing it and we want to keep doing it.
Bye.
But we'll do it either way.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, we will. Bye.
Bye.
Doing improv with Isabella and Nana. Okay.